Fists up high, all together. Every day good for weather. If it's hard, it'll be all better. Stand for something, don't forget it together. You gotta wake up and be someone. It's all inside of you. Believe in yourself and the God inside of you. These people starving, they don't care for the children. But we can make it one day if we keep on building.
It's time to wake up, y'all. We need to rise up, y'all. It's been too long we've been sleeping, y'all. Take off the blinders and stand up tall. It's time to wake up, y'all. We need to rise up, y'all. It's been too long we've been sleeping, y'all. Take off the blinders and stand up tall. They don't really care about us.
Suave on the beat.
While we living in the matrix, mirrors and hate with love. Rabbit holes, it was all tricks. Mirrors and hate with love. Land of zombies, hope you got flips. Mirrors and hate with love. Fantasy sources hostage. Erasing hate with love. 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 Screaming Black Lives Matter. Melanated like disaster. New world, same agenda. Yeah, they want us all in the casket. Oh, Lord, please help me. I don't know what's happening. Oh, please. I just don't know what's happening. What's happening now? Why we living in a matrix? Erasing hate with love. Rabbit holes, it was all tricks. Erasing hate with love. Land of zombies, hope you got flips. Erasing hate with love. Fantasy sources hostage. Erasing hate with love. 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 Fake air, fake news, chemtrails, fake foods, fake religions, fake rules, fake celebs and fake jewels. Nothing's what it seems, all clues. Nothing's what it seems, all clues. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems, it's all clues. Nothing's what it seems, it's all clues. Why we living in a matrix? Erasing hate with love. Rabbit holes, it was all tricks. Erasing hate with love. Living in this land of zombies, hope you got clips. Erasing hate with love. Fantasy sources hostage. Erasing hate with love. Erasing hate with love. Erasing hate with love. Erasing hate with love. Erasing hate. Erasing hate with love. Shit to the top, so you better rising, waking up, feeling great, feeling love. Woke up like this, green smoothie in my cup. Got my 3 kings beside me, know exactly what it's up. Spaceship to the top, so you better buckle up. Rising, waking up, feeling great, feeling love. Woke up like this, green smoothie in my cup. Got my 3 kings beside me, know exactly what it's up. Spaceship to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Yeah, flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Buckle up, you better buckle up.
Sun shining, wrist shining. I'm flying, I'm up there, so exciting. Woke up feeling great, cheese, eggs, watch is great. Mike Procostine or Axa on a date. We can hit the beach up or maybe roller skate. Amusement at the park while we escape. We gliding, we flying.
Rising, waking up, feeling great, feeling love. Woke up like this, green smoothie in my cup. Got my 3 kings beside me, know exactly what it's up. Spaceship to the top, so you better buckle up. Rising, waking up, feeling great, feeling love. Woke up like this, green smoothie in my cup. Got my 3 kings beside me, know exactly what it's up. Spaceship to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Buckle up, if you better buckle up. Flying to the top, buckle up, flying to the top, buckle up. Flying to the top, buckle up. Flying to the top, buckle up. Rising, waking up, feeling great, feeling love. Woke up like this, green smoothie in my cup. Got my 3 kings beside me, know exactly what it's up. Spaceship to the top, so you better buckle up. Rising, waking up, feeling great, feeling love. Woke up like this, green smoothie in my cup. Got my 3 kings beside me, know exactly what it's up. Spaceship to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Flying to the top, so you better buckle up. Buckle up, if you better buckle up. Yeah, you only get one. Yeah, one. And then you're done. So you only get one. Only one chance to live it up. Working back in the level trap. That's a beauty in the top. You're so cool, that's a wonderful. Number 4, then I go. Stacking the paper, tell us stop. I'ma live life, fuck up and tell us stop. This is the renegade. Been to the war, no weapons made. I'm the least favorite, highly favored. No, I got the sauce, so highly favored. Properties on properties on properties. Turn my life 160 degrees. Jet skis in the 40. We gonna be what you wanna be now. You're right where you're supposed to be. Faith in your Lord and leave it be. When it come to doors, he hold the key. What he has for you, not enough for me. What he has for you, not enough for me. Treat my life with the same energy. Mama, we made it. Yeah. I got far, we done made it, yeah. Always said we would make it, yeah. Now you're glad we done made it, yeah. Flip to the club, hella paid us. Bottles of juice, they fill up my cup. We turn up, about to go down from the situation in that section. Throw the X in a circle, have them suspended like Gurgle. This was for fun, nothing personal. Private jets, no commercial. Only one chance to live it up. Working back in the level trap. There's a theater in the top. It's so cool, that's the one. Number 4, none to come. Stacking the paper, tell us stop.
I'm tryna run up a bag, $1 million in cash. 200 on the dash, like going fast. Pulling up quick, dripping this glass. I'm bad, I'm fine. Try to take it on the glide. With the folks, give me smoke when we pop out. Tryna put bro on a boat, bring a yacht out. No flexes, Rolex, and make niggas watch out. Quick to put smoke in the air, niggas add out. Be my best ability. I was in the church, stomach empty. Ain't nobody come get me. Hey, I'm living like Whitney. I'm taking a trip out to Houston. Chauffeur the Bentley. Hey, I'm feeling like 50. I'm pulling a 50. Take a shot like dirt the whiskey. Smoking on sticky. Take a flight, gang coming with me. Chougie on the chain, cause it's brisket. I be in the club, get lit up. Tripping with the buzz, getting bit up. I just put a 5th up. Hey, shot like George on my wrist up. Sure, we getting money in the hood, so we walk around glicked up. Niggas don't know me up top like the top block, but I'm low key. Drop top, spin a rock block like I'm Hovey. Kanye with the Kim K, need a trophy. Smoke a OG.
Only one chance to live it up. Working back in the level trap. There's a theater
Sliding up on these chose. The chosies can't leave me alone. Smell my neck except they love my cologne. They know me by my area code. Hot-headed but the heart so cold. Staying tall, never breaking the code. Little magic, they love my flow. Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist. I celebrate the rose with your chosie in my hip. She was looking thirsty, kept begging for a sip. She got flued out and you better not trip. Yeah, she got flued out and you better not trip. Now they hating on me, all these shosies on me. Saucy, but I'm low-key. Got my drip, you owe me. Wanna see my trophies? Chosie, chosie, chosies. All these shosies chose me. 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 Riding around with my bros. Sliding up on these chose. The chosies can't leave me alone. Smell my neck except they love my cologne. They know me by my area code. Hot-headed but the heart so cold. Staying tall, never breaking the code. Little magic, they love my flow.
That's my son right there, y'all. That's my baby boy, Little Magic. Y'all already know with the Chosies, man. Y'all go ahead and download that single. Y'all gotta download that single. Support a young man. He's only 15 years old doing this thing.
That's what's up.
And he's Chougie son. So yeah, it's your girl StarChougie, and I'm back here to shine a little light on another dark ass situation, man. Mm-hmm. We missing somebody.
Yeah, I was like, yo, where's Skinny Big Papa at?
But it's all good. He's here in spirit, Yeah. We got our lovely co-host. I'm not even gonna call you a guest because as long as you want to be here, you're here. So Marley, introduce yourself.
Marley the Great, aka Marseille.
Marseille, how was your week?
It was pretty dope. Paulie's son graduated high school.
Oh my goodness. Did you cry?
Unfortunately, I didn't because it was too hot to even think about a tear.
Yo.
The graduation was outside.
Oh,
at the Dell.
No, 97 degrees.
Oh, yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Hot as fucking shit. You just sitting there just
So y'all was, if anything, you crying because you just hot as shit.
I actually enjoyed it, though. I kept making light of the situation and letting, kept saying when everybody talking about how hot it is. I kind of was baffled by the amount of black people that had umbrellas.
Y'all need this. Y'all need this energy here.
Do y'all not realize? That's how I was looking at it. Like, do y'all not realize?
Look around and all the white people was in the shade under the wall. I said, see, they telling you something. They telling you something.
They needed the umbrella.
Yeah.
I was like, they got about a good 20, 30 minutes out this joint.
Yeah. They was turning redder than the motherfucker.
It's
Frying.
Melanoma season.
Oh,
I'm not even trying to be shady or none of that.
No, but
that shit is real.
Like, but that shit was. I actually enjoyed the sweat.
Did you even introduce yourself? Because we just jumped in conversation.
No, I did.
Oh, okay. I thought I interrupted.
You didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, y'all. You know who it is. It's Paulie Baby and Please. Baby.
You gotta do that.
Y'all didn't hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. You already know who it is. It's Paulie Baby and Please.
Why don't you just get right here since Fran
Don't forget the fucking baby. Where's Franny?
I don't know. But Paulie Baby is here. Please don't forget the fucking baby.
Please don't forget it. Don't do it.
Listen. Yeah. Back to the conversation at hand.
Yeah, that joint was popping though. I thought about it today once I saw like a post that she made, and I'm like, damn, I used to walk this young man to daycare.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I remember his first day of school in Florida. That shit.
Oh, so you was in Florida too?
Hell yeah.
Wait, I think.
Hell yeah. We didn't just meet.
I know.
Listen, everybody out there. We didn't just meet yesterday or 5 years ago, not even 10 years ago.
So y'all like best of the best friends.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it.
Well, what do you call it?
It's my wife.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Well, why y'all didn't tell me? I felt that. I felt it.
Hey, your spirit.
I felt it in my spirit. I did.
Is that women's intuition, you know?
But I didn't want to be intrusive. Oh my goodness.
It's all good.
Damn, you know, y'all the shit. Because I thought both y'all like together. That's so decent.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
for real. That's a power couple right there. God damn.
Hell yeah.
Well, listen. I got my power couple here, so we can't go wrong today. Today's going to be a hot show. Wait, did we just drop the bomb on the people, though?
Nah.
Oh, they already know.
I mean, some people know. Some people choose to act like they don't know.
Oh.
You know.
That's because they be having the hots for Paulie.
Yeah. Or the fucking hots for me and it's
or the
weird
hots
as shit.
For you.
It's weird because it's not girls. It'd be like, hey, yo, listen, sir.
I'm a woman. You're pretty.
But
so you can't help it.
No, I'm a woman. I definitely identify as a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But God damn it, sir. There's women out here that would gladly have you. Leave my gay ass
All right,
alone.
but listen, how about this? When did y'all decide that y'all was just going to go ahead? Because y'all been around each other. Have y'all forever been like, oh, am I asking too many motherfucking
what
questions?
kind of shit?
Am I asking too many
So,
questions on the air?
Oh, it's 6:16. Okay, all right. I see the time. Now.
Only got 45 minutes, 44 minutes left.
I don't hear you.
Talk about it.
I don't hear you.
I think y'all should. I think y'all really should.
Is it? Can you
yeah. Are you going to do it on my show, though? We can do it on your show. All right, cool. That sounds good. I really would like to. I'm serious because y'all been playing the shit out of me.
Damn it.
Y'all been sitting here because I felt that though, but I was not all the way sure. And then yeah, so we need to have a show about that. But congratulations, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? All right, so we talking about etymologies today.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for this?
Hell yes.
All right, so etymologies, to those that don't know, is where the words begin.
Mm-hmm. The origin. Yep.
The origin of the word.
The study of the word, however you want to break the word down.
And how the word begin to shape and take different meanings in the course of time, because that happened as well. And the whole thing behind these words, that spelling words that puts spells on you.
Yes.
And these words that is actually swords when you use them in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
So,
a deep one.
Yeah. So let's just start with the first one. Good morning.
I hate it.
Woo, wasn't we just having this conversation with my son? Mm-hmm. We was telling him that he walked in the room and said good morning. I said, oh, no, we ain't doing that. Grand Rising.
Thank you.
He was like, what?
He like, well, what's the difference? So we had to break it down to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy that y'all are schooling the kids because this is where I'm at right now. People say good morning to me as if they're trying to call me a bitch.
That's how you feel? They cursing at you?
No, because they I'll tell them I'll explain to them like, you know what? I don't even say good morning because we're not mourning.
Yes.
Morning is what you do at awake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why they say when you wake up, you say good morning, because they're tying these things together, keeping you in darkness and bondage, right? So I'm telling people this, and then they'll send me a text.
Good morning.
So I'm trying to be nice to these people.
Well, I don't think that's going to change, my life. I studied Islam, and all the people in the world knew of me as a Muslim, and I still got Christian texts on Sundays, or let's go to church, or Jesus is praying for you, let's bow. Yeah, I still got all of those things, and they knew. So I don't think it's going to change. I think people, if they're ignorant to it, they're not going to adapt to what you're saying.
Period.
To me, it's really just them being so indoctrinated to the things they're taught. They don't realize that it's offensive to force, your beliefs on people.
Yes.
Somebody say, good morning to me. Like, for the most part, I'll probably say rising ground or, grand rising. And but then I saw this ignorant ass post on social media that was saying, like, if a guy say grand rising to me, I'm blocking him. And then it had like a whole thread of bitches, excuse my French, but not really.
Yeah. Because they were acting like that.
That, had a problem with that. They like, I will cut a guy off if they say that. And guys when they're like, I'll cut a girl off if they say that's stupid. Don't call me queen. Don't call me king. You say I'm dumb saying, yeah. And
I'd
I just
rather
was
you call
reading
them
through the
niggas.
post, and I'm
Bitch.
like, then all
Bitches
the
and
comments
hoes.
was like, "Yo, I hate that shit. It's stupid as fuck. Like, where y'all get this from?" And it's like, bruh,
This is the world we live in.
are
You know,
you really that ignorant?
this is
Marty
the
say
world.
something all the time. Everything they tell us to do, we should not do.
Yeah,
None of
we
that
should
shit.
That's serious.
None of it.
That's for real. They just said don't eat strawberries. I'm ready to go get a whole motherfucking barrel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I
don't
mean-
because I don't trust anything that they tell me not to. Whatever they tell me not to, I always go against
Go
the grain.
against, yeah, do
Like,
everything
oh,
the opposite.
Yeah,
What you call it, Marty? The
yeah.
opposite place.
Yep, the
That's
opposite
how you
place,
gotta
opposite
be.
day. You know what I mean?
That's
All
how
that
you
shit.
gotta
It's
be.
like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, they tell you you gotta eat meat for the protein, and you're not looking at the animals that you're actually eating.
Right.
Those animals are consuming what? Grass,
Grass
and
hay.
vegetation and
Yeah.
shit
So
like
where
that.
you think they getting theirs from?
Right.
You get half-ass,
We get
fake-ass
third party
Yeah.
ass motherfucking
shit it out
nutrition.
protein.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From an animal that died under stress, so you really getting it bad.
Oh
you know what I
man.
mean?
Listen,
Yeah.
and don't let that animal have diabetes or whatever. 'Cause animals get
'Cause they
sick
got
too.
all that
Yes.
shit.
You know,
You know,
what I mean?
I realized that at a young age. You know how you think, animals just live. Oh my God, they just live and then they die. I literally had a dog that had seizures.
That's what I'm saying.
My best friend cat had cancer, and I'm like, animals get the fuck sick too. Like,
Yeah, they out
so
here.
if the animals we're consuming is sick and got illnesses that we know nothing about, and we're putting it in our bodies, what that leaves us with?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
disease,
Exactly.
disease. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, let's keep going.
Not
What?
to get off topic with it.
Yeah, you listen. Y'all already know when y'all come on here, we gonna get a little off topic. There's too much shit to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just happy about what y'all just told me.
Oh shit!
Still waiting to lock that episode in.
I mean, like I said, it's
Seriously.
definitely opposite. There's a lot of motherfuckers that was like, "What? No, shit, man.
God
Damn it.
Let me go double check and ask and see. Maybe I should
You
pull
sure?
out my dick. Maybe I should put my dick on the table. Maybe
Right,
you
and
know."
see if she wants
It's
it.
gonna change.
But
It's not happening, you know. But yeah, so y'all got another word? Y'all wanna go up next?
shit. I could think of a whole bunch of words. Like you said, awake.
Yeah,
We would say we're awake.
Yeah.
And you don't realize that's something that you do for the dead.
right.
Know what I mean, or even weekend.
Yes.
Know what I mean, by the week. Really think about your work week, right?
Right.
Even if your Monday starts on Thursday,
Right.
by the end of your work week, your weekend,
You're
you ready to
tired.
give up. Every time I work 5 days straight, I'll be like, man, I don't want to do this shit no more. But I'm off the next 2 days, and they be
Yes.
like, all right, cool. I can live with it a little bit longer and shit. You're
Right.
actually weakened. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
you're tired, you're broken, and you know, and that's when you get your earnings.
Exactly.
Right?
Like-
that lady broke that down
Yeah, hell
in that
yeah.
video. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
that's when you get your earnings. You
Mhm.
know, when you're placed in the urn, you're so tired and you're so broken now. You get
Mhm.
your earnings. You know what I mean? You're
Mhm.
put in the urn. And
Yep.
you're with the earners. Yeah, you're what they call the earners. You know.
It's people, everyone now, the people who are woke, and the ones who think they are and just
Yeah.
like to say shit, always say, like, I'm just protecting my energy.
Yeah.
Y'all use that word so frequently, not actually understanding it. Like, you saying you protecting your energy is not saying, oh, because I'm not going out for drinks this weekend, I'm protecting my energy.
Right.
That's not the same shit.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Like,
Yeah.
they use it so fluently for every fucking thing, and
Yeah.
it's not what it is. Like,
Their energy is they be the most screwed up, energetic folks that
Yes.
you ever want to meet.
Yes.
You
don't
could
be the
feel
one
it.
screaming it all day long.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't fuck with that bitch no more. Cause I need to protect my energy. But you is the bad energy.
You're the
Like-
problem, man. You're the problem. It
And
is
then y'all don't
you.
understand that your words is fucking strong. They are spells. Every time you speak, you're saying something. So
Yes.
if only thing you speaking is fucking negativity, then what makes you think anything positive is coming your way?
Period.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Words, like I said, words is swords. You got to be careful with the words that you use. I hear a lot of people say, "I'm dead," when they laughing,
Yo.
and I'm like, you don't want to be saying that because spiritually you can die. Your
Yes.
spirit can up and go and be like, okay, I'm done with this vessel. They don't want me here anyway. So
Right.
I'm
They
just
keep
gonna
saying
go.
I'm dead any
You know what I
fucking way.
mean? And you just like a soulless being wandering around, wondering why you're doing all the dumbest things you could possibly do because you're pretty much dead inside.
Hell yeah.
you didn't call it upon yourself. Your words manifest. Whatever you want, you shall have. You speak it as if it was, and all that.
Right.
And that's one of the things that religion actually taught me.
Yes, me too.
Speak things as if they were.
Speaking into existence, and stuff like that.
And they were right about that, but the thing is, it was very contradicting because they tell you to speak it as if there were.
But then you can't question the motherfucking thing
at all. And then you got to go to the third party to ask them questions.
That's the part right there. That's the part right there. Shout out to Friend Daddy SP, Skinny Big Papa. I don't have my glasses on, but I can see your name, nigga. And it says Black Mel. Now, even with saying black, you know what I mean? That is a fucking color. First and foremost, let's get into this shit, right?
Yes.
Black is like saying dead.
Period.
Technically, the darker you are, the more light you have. You know what I mean? And people don't know that. That's why you'll hear some people say like light beings. You know what I mean? Not light necessarily in weight, but light how you would say, okay, this white color. Most people don't know that this white color is every color in the spectrum to make white.
Exactly.
It takes that whole rainbow to make white. You know what I mean? And it's something that we've been taught to even call ourselves. We went from being, or not being, but allowing someone else to tell us, we were Negroes.
Right.
If you translate that word negro, that means black or brown rather in Espanol world, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or whatever the case is, to then being called colored people.
Now black.
To now to being black. To now just being a dead color. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy.
That's a color in a crayon box. Why would you ever compare yourself to that?
Exactly.
And it's very crazy how people is using that as a term of endearment. Where, they're like, we black and we proud. I'm so tired of hearing it. It's ridiculous. The whole Black Lives Matter was not our movement.
Not at all.
I said it 1,000,001 times to folks. They thought that I was crazy until they see the Tia Tamara, whatever her name is.
One of them hoes.
then went and bought all these mansions.
Crazy because her son was talking about that. He like, because the Black Lives Matter lady.
We gotta bring him up. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, yo, Shorty went and spent the bizag. The crazy thing is she's being sponsored by George Soros.
Yes.
If you don't know who George Soros is the guy that sponsored fucking Hitler. Now
and he owns all the SBUs, the so-called black universities. Because that's what I call SBUs, so-called black universities.
Damn, that was deep. That's perfect, though. It's definitely perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at the timeline, though, with the Hitler situation. Most people would think of Hitler and think of like 1500s or some crazy shit. This man that sponsored this guy is still alive.
Right.
He's still kicking. And he ain't as old as the fake queen and lizard family.
They are all lizards.
You know what I mean? He a lizard, too. But
all of them. Did you see him?
They look terrible.
Did you look at
just
them?
Horrible. Just nasty.
Terrible.
You know what I mean?
Ooh,
but
we got that
guy.
Oh, what's up, man?
That
I was about to say, where the fuck? I was like, shout out to my brother Kravis as well.
Yeah,
Candy
Kravis.
Kravis.
I was held me down one show. I will never lose any type of respect for this man because he held me down.
He always do. He come through when I need him too, all the time.
Yeah.
Any jump right in like
he did this shit 100 times.
Because he do it 100 times. If you're not sure to see me morning show,
check him out.
Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Check my guy out.
Travis be here early in the morning because I wake up and roll over and I be like, God damn, Travis is on already.
9 a.m.
I'm like, and he be having a whole gang with him. He be squad deep. I'm like, God damn, they get up early.
I'm pretty sure Dub Dizza can definitely add to this conversation way more than,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, jump in. Grab a mic, please.
Dub Dizza?
Trying to play it low key and shit.
First of all, let me shout out my guy Dub Dizza because he been limping in here on crutches for the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
And my nigga got on 2 shoes today.
Oh,
so congratulations to my guy. He got through that surgery.
2 Shoe Dub is my new name.
Oh, shit.
2 Shoe Dub.
Shout out my man, 2 Shoe Dub Dizza. You know what I mean?
Double dub.
Oh, shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we talking about the etymologies. And we were at friend put up there Demon Time, right?
Oh, that's a good one too.
That
Talk about how
crazy.
strong these words is that people just use so fluently.
Just that right there is actually crazy because it's like just
crazy.
inviting in, this negative.
And people saying stay dangerous. That is very crazy to me too. The demon time is like, why do you want to be there? And then when you speaking that onto yourself, you inviting all the dark energies to come
right
on
into
in.
you. You asking for it. You actually giving them. You know, a lot of people don't know the reason that they have to go through steps to do things to you because you have to give them consent to do it.
Right.
So you doing something like this or saying something like this is definitely saying, hey, I'm allowing you to do whatever it is. Have your fucking way type shit.
This shit remind me like use like a vampire movie as an example, like how they can't come through the door unless they invite them in type shit. Like,
Right. That's exactly what goes on. So you have to. That's why even with the welcome mats and shit, you got to be careful with that
because you don't want to.
Yeah. What's it called?
Abduction. But it's like 3 different. Well, I'm not gonna say 3, because shit just be happening. But it's different levels to abduction that you can have. Like, all right, one is like most of the time it's friendly. Like in your dreams, somebody pop up in your dreams. It's not really abduction because really the dream world is really the real world.
Yeah.
But it's like that's what they call it.
I'm strong as shit. I can fly. I like my dream world.
You fly too?
I
fly.
We gotta meet each other.
We gotta fly together.
We gotta fly together.
God damn it.
Yes. So I said that to somebody. They was like, why would you tell somebody that you fly in your dreams? That's how I thought everybody fly in their dreams.
I fly and be swimming
It's
underwater the
crazy
whole
because
dream. I'll be underwater. Like,
it always hasn't been this way. Like, I used to have the craziest, like, a lot of my dreams was me falling off some shit.
Don't it feel so bad when you
like,
fall?
oh my God, like I'm about to hit the ground and die.
I hate that roller coaster feeling.
Woo!
You dropping.
Woo!
I had to learn how to control it. I'm
so
like, okay,
then,
I hate that.
I guess during that time, I was supposed to have been learning how to fucking fly.
Yes.
Cause now I'll drop. Now I'm up in the air with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't flying the dream.
See, you was the bird dropping out the tree, and you know how they gotta let the
learn.
bird go. Like, go ahead, bird.
I had to learn.
The bird gotta learn. You know.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so you said that was abduction.
I'm sorry.
No, man, and that was one of them. And then the other one is what these people do now when they abduct kids. And
Oh
shit
yeah,
like
that's
that.
crazy.
Right.
And another one is it's still like a form of daydreaming, like in meditation.
Okay.
Like when you close your eyes, you see people.
Yeah, I sure the fuck do.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So when you get if you
don't
get
look
a
like
visit
that,
from any type of entity, if you close your eyes and you see a lion or a crocodile, that's an abduction because you know what I'm saying? They paid you a visit.
Your visions.
And,
That's why before I go to sleep, I say I do not give consent to any infringements on my dreams because they will come in and they try to screw you.
Yeah.
They try to do all kinds of things. They lower
Incubus
your
and
frequencies
succubus.
that way. Yeah, the incubus and succubus be real in my dreams. Like, I'm like, come on, seriously,
Those
you?
real demons
God
on
damn.
demon time.
Yes, they're on demon
Fuckers
time.
on their own
You know
time
what I
right
mean?
they're not stronger than y'all are.
Not at
No,
all.
they
Not at all.
And that's the
I'm
thing.
not afraid of them. That's why I say. And
Yeah,
I be whooping their ass. I can't really fight good in my dreams.
That should be like,
Oh, you be like, just yeah, like
oh shit, I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm getting out of here.
like why can't you? I guess that's how you know it's a whole different ball game in that rim
Mm-hmm.
where violence is not.
That's
you
not the
can't
answer. You
harm
got to
people.
figure it out a different way.
Yeah.
Got to mentally figure
Yeah,
that win
'cause-
out.
Yep.
Dub just made me think about something. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Dub just made me think about this dream that I had before. And I told him about the dream before. And I mean, I have a lot of dreams of just different worlds or this world transitioning to the next. I had this dream before. We go to this place, or we went to this place called Nourish. It's a vegan restaurant and shit.
Oh wow. In the
and-
dream.
No, it's one
We
in
really
real
go there in
life.
real life.
It's one in real life.
We go there in real
that's
life. But in a dream, I was myself, but I think I was in someone else's or a bunch of people's dream.
Yeah.
Because long story short, when the moon fell out of the sky and when it fell, it was actually a piece of foam, and everybody was trying to run up and grab it. But all the fiends had got that joint first.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. They
So-
always trying to sell some shit.
Yo, real shit. They was like
Selling
selling on
moons
that
and
joint.
shit.
But when it
Here
fell,
you
like
come.
it
Selling
looked
moons,
huge,
Keisha.
and then it got smaller, and it just dropped, and then it dimmed out once it hit the ground.
Damn.
So I started instantly rejoicing. Now in the dream, the people that were in the dream, we had the same emotions. We were like one person.
Oh,
So if one
we
of us was
all are.
upset, we all was upset, or we all was happy. So I started rejoicing. Everybody jumping like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, we made it.
Yeah.
So the young gentlemen were asking me, where did we make it to? I literally started to explain that shit, and the words was like, my mouth and my dreams was like, like I couldn't talk.
That happens to me.
And I took a deep breath, because I feel like that's information. And they were shaking their head like they heard what I was saying too. They like, okay, all right. I'm like, like my mouth was so heavy, and I'm like, when I woke up, I'm like, yo, I don't think that was my dream. I think I was in someone else's dream. Like I feel like I was supposed to be there, but it didn't feel like my dream. I don't know how to really explain that. No, because I couldn't tell them what was happening, and I know these things.
Have those dreams when I'm trying to tell somebody to get away, and the most times it's because it's like an incubus or a succubus in there, and I'm trying to like get them out with words like, "Don't make me have to do this, do that," and I'd be like, "Get away," and stuff like that, and my words be like, I'm like, I'll get you next time, you son of a.
See, somebody probably was trying to stop a message or something.
Yeah,
one of them entities.
Yeah,
they had to be. Because the people are. So we was outside.
It's crazy.
And the people, once we was rejoicing,
real.
I saw 3 brown, what I initially thought was moons, but I think they was 3 suns. And they were like right aligned above my head, and the clouds were so thick, but every once in a while the clouds would break apart and you could see, and they were like in a perfect line going straight across. So the cops wound up coming up. And they're like, what y'all doing out here? So we all turned around at the same time like fucking robots and shit. And looking at them and shit. And the lady from Nourish, her husband, and she had a daughter, they came outside. And the lady's a Caucasian woman. Okay. I mean, but she covers and stuff like that, making sure she protect her energy and all that. Yeah. So her and her husband came outside with her daughter, and they had the arms up. They like, go in the house. So we just all walked in the house and went on to rejoicing. But they stopped whatever was trying to stop us from rejoicing. I mean, but that dream was crazy. Or that reality was crazy.
The moon falling down. Listen, all this stuff has been. Y'all been watching those metaverse movies they've been dropping lately?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my goodness, the Doctor Strange, and then the one.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange.
She's upset about not seeing it.
All right, I'm not gonna tell you about it. And another one with the Chinese, the Chinese girl. It was well, it was like it was one of those anime type of movies.
No, I definitely see that.
And I forget
Chinese girl.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And she's in all these metaverses. She gets snatched into all these different verses. All of herself. One, she's like filthy rich, and she's like a bitch.
Damn, I thought I told you. I think I told you about that movie before.
Nah, you ain't tell us about that one.
It just came out not long ago. Yeah, I'm gonna get the name of it and tell you.
What was the one where the
you talking about Tomorrow World?
How you know what I'm talking about? I ain't even say it.
Because we are the same person.
Right. Listen.
This happens all day long. To the point where we just look at each other like, God damn it.
Y'all just know it without saying it.
Real shit. Like
seriously,
like
that's the yin and the yang right there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It used to be real creepy, but whatever.
Right.
The one I fuck with though is Loki, but because that's the one that's way closer to the truth.
Loki? All right, I gotta watch that. I ain't watched that.
I gotta watch that.
It's a series.
It's on what? Netflix?
No, it's on
CW or something, right? Like it's
Disney.
Disney. Okay.
Right. It might be on Prime.
Shit,
it's anime.
No, Loki is Thor's brother.
Loki, Thor brother.
It's like his brother that
I
kind of thought he hated him.
Okay.
No, you gotta
Thor brother. I'm just finding out all this shit.
Me too. I never watched none of this shit.
I'll be making Sam watch it.
We binge watch all that shit. She made me catch up to every.
Did y'all watch WandaVision?
I tried to watch it.
I watched that.
No,
it was just
you want to watch
WandaVision
because Wanda is in Doctor Strange. That's all I'm going to tell you.
But Wanda, she tough.
But that's how it's playing out. They got like.
Don't tell us, God damn it.
Yeah. Huh?
Kravis said WandaVision's lit.
WandaVision is lit. Love it.
All right, I'm gonna try to. I think I watched like 3 episodes and it just was too slow. But I could tell that she was trying to remember something. That's what I just picked up from it. I pick up shit really fast for movies. I honestly probably finish most of the sentence that they about to say all the time.
All the time.
And I just be like,
same.
So look.
I'll tell you the movie from start to finish.
I'm gonna just say this part because you know. So
you better not say too much.
I'm not. I'm not.
Don't beat him up. Oh, he just got his foot back.
All right.
She just created a dream world for her family.
Yep.
That's all you gonna say?
Okay.
Yeah. Right there. Leave it right there.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Right.
That's a good.
I can see that though, because it definitely she kept trying to remember something.
Think about this shit.
Yes.
The white picket fence.
That's what they had too. It was like, but they kept going into like different eras in time.
Yeah.
I think they was like in the 70s or something when I stopped watching. It started like in the 50s.
Yeah.
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 Like, I'm gonna watch that. I got
Yeah.
some shit to catch up on.
But
Yeah.
it was almost like it was basically telling you that type of life is a fucking fairy tale, is an illusion. That's basically what she
Hell
was
yeah.
fucking saying.
Yeah.
People don't even want that shit no more though. That's the crazy
What is
thing.
that?
A lot of
The
people don't
white
ask for
picket
that.
fence.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really ask for that because a lot of people don't know anything about that. It's
Yeah.
just it was this huge
I lived in the
disconnect,
hood and had a white
which was
picket
great.
fence.
But
Yeah,
you
man, that white picket fence don't
you
mean
had
shit.
butlers
Niggas
and
used to
stuff.
climb over that
Fuck
fence.
so you don't count
Straight up.
in the hood with butlers and Jeffries and
You
shit.
had butlers
God damn
and
it.
shit.
Don't be
Yeah.
telling people my fucking business.
Oh my.
Because you
goodness.
can't it's different.
It's not different. I
I ain't
still
no
lived in the
goddamn
fucking
butlers.
hood.
You had
butlers.
You had butlers. That's not the hood, Paulie.
It is.
I'm
We
not
was
even
your
calling
world
it
inside of the
I'm
world.
not even calling you Paulie no more. I'm calling your name Paulette.
Oh shit! God damn it! Now I just got the government back.
Shout out to Paulette.
You know what I mean? With the pinky out. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
drink the high
That's
life.
the
with
one.
pink.
Loki the one. Loki the one. Y'all
Go
gotta
watch that, and
Loki.
whenever you figure out the
I'ma
name of
check it
that
out.
movie,
I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Please
It's
do.
really good. It was interesting and it kept me from beginning to an end. You
Mm.
know, or whatever. But we talking about etymologies.
Words. How about love?
Now, what's wrong with love? Because I love love.
Yeah. People abuse that word a lot.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
the abuse of the word is one thing. I don't know if I don't
There's
know how
no
I feel
dark
about that.
etymologies behind it though.
I don't know yet.
I mean, I've been checking. Is it what?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Y'all,
How about it?
y'all giving me
Some dark shit can come from some love. Every love ain't good
No,
love.
all love ain't good love because some people go crazy over love.
I
but-
just got an update on murder that happened in like 2019. They could not figure out who killed this person. He was put in a barrel in Philadelphia
God
and buried in some park in Germantown.
Was that love that did that?
Yep.
Damn.
And the person who apparently they finally solved the murder, and the person who did it, they were lovers. And whatever happened in their relationship, it was really toxic. And he killed them, stabbed them up, and
In
put
the
him in a
name of
barrel,
love.
and then buried him. And
I just think he used that word wrong.
this is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They use it
Yeah.
for. That's not love.
Yeah, but you know,
Don't put that stain on love.
not, no,
That was a bad situation.
that was just a bad situation.
Okay, we'll say
Right.
this: a phrase is "love you to death." It goes
That-
back into
This,
love.
Yeah.
There we go. That
Put
just made
in-
it more.
Let it
It's
go.
the way you
Let it
use
go.
it.
Let it go.
Texas died from a broken heart. Where they get
Yeah.
his wife got killed in a
Oh, shit. Who said
This
where they
nigga
get the
talk
barrel?
about where they get the barrel.
Love.
What the fuck? What? Shut.
You love somebody to death?
No.
What's that? Where they get the barrel
We're
from?
speaking about how strong
You know how
and
you
powerful
tell your shorty,
words is.
people don't say, okay,
So boy love, boy to death. Now he dead.
boy love, boy to death. Now he did.
Now he did.
That wasn't love. I bet you they tracked
That was control. That was
Yes.
control.
They use the word wrong, completely
Yeah.
wrong.
Yes.
But a person, we say like with their friends, like they'll use a phrase per se, like "love you to death," or
Yeah.
like in one of my songs, I say something like I can't remember the words off the top of my head, but it was something like, you know,
Melissa.
I just want to live for my niggas. I don't see no sense of dying for them.
yeah,
Right? I mean,
yeah.
like let's live. People will never say I love you enough to live. I love you enough to
Love you for life. I love you to
Yeah.
life.
Yes.
I love you to life.
Yeah, it's always to death.
Yeah.
Don't love me to
love
death.
death.
Yeah, I don't want that
Don't love me
love.
to
out
death.
there.
Keep that shit.
But,
You know.
you know, the etymology behind the word love has always been good, as far as I know.
Okay.
It's always had a good standing.
It's just the words that they
It's how
connect
you use
with
it.
it. Yeah.
you know. What's another one that people use? Melissa, you got a word that people use, and
It's actually a spell.
yeah, it's a spell. It
Negative
actually,
spell.
like we talked about when people say I'm dead. Oh wait, what did friends say?
Slime.
I
Oh,
still
when
don't know
people
what the
call
fuck
each other
that
slime,
mean.
That's
Yeah,
just
people say that.
stupid.
What does it mean? Can some friend daddy? What does it mean? Excuse me,
Slime,
Glocka. Where
homie.
what does slime mean? I don't
Friend,
want to be a
that's like your
slime.
homie.
That don't sound cute.
It don't.
You my
I don't-
slime?
Yeah,
Nah.
I don't want to. I
My
don't.
homie, my
Yeah.
friend, he solid.
Yeah.
But
you
why
slimy.
that-
Hey, brother.
Words.
Like,
And then they go and steal your girlfriend and steal your weed. And so your last backwood in your bitch.
Fucking your bitch, rolling up with your backwood and with your
Smoke
weed.
your backwood with your bitch.
Like, look at your slime with your girl and your weed.
That's your slime right there, right? Because I feel like the word, like it doesn't give me good vibes. It gives me like you slimy, you grimy.
Yeah,
it gives me that. Maybe I'm old.
No,
But, you
slime
know.
ain't never been.
When would that be ever
Never.
considered some good shit?
Yeah, I'm confused.
It's always been
I mean-
hella bad, you know. Well,
I think believe is like a word. If you look at
Believe.
there's lie in it. And
Okay.
people are taught to believe in like different things.
All the lies that they tell us they want us
Right.
to believe.
like the tell lie vision.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yep.
see
Tell
all
lie
that,
vision.
too.
You know.
Lie is in there, but you're supposed to like have this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Believe
I'm
in
so
something
mad that
without
I'm not thinking
seeing.
of. Yeah, you're supposed to believe in something that you don't see, but it can't be you.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But
But that was clearer than the motherfucker right here. That's exactly it, right?
Believe
You know
in
what I'm
everything
saying?
but yourself. God
That, you know, I
damn it.
was on a podcast yesterday with my guy. He is Blanchard, so I want y'all to please go and check him out. He is Blanchard on Instagram, and I know the Christians had started to go in on me. He was trying to explain to them like, listen, everybody got their right to believe what they want to believe, and at this point, I'm just like, you know, somebody was like, okay, well, this is what every Christian say too. All right, so what if Jesus is not real and it all is all over? What's going to happen? What's the worst that can happen for us believing in him now? Well, what
I
if
think
your
that's
whole
the
goal is that's a
dumbest
excuse.
shit, but okay.
That's a good,
What?
I feel like it's an excuse, but I
Yeah,
hear it all the
that's
time.
what I'm saying. I feel like
they
it's an
always
excuse.
say that shit to me.
Like, it's dumb. It's a
Well,
dumb excuse.
Jesus
So what's
ain't
wrong?
They
real.
be like, what if they be like, what if they say, what if he's not real? And we worship him, and then we find out he's not real. What's the worst that can happen? But if we don't worship him and he comes back, then we're going to go to hell. This
So
is how they feel.
y'all following him out of fear, not
see,
out of
hold up.
love.
See, hold up.
And
out
not
of
out of-
fear.
What they
It's
don't
fair.
know
Yeah, because
is
he a killer. You seen that nigga in the Bible? He killed everything moving. The kids, the dogs, the lambs, sheep. Right. We gonna go to hell for killing, but God in the Bible can kill everybody.
He killed like
Don't go to
1.8
nowhere.
million
He don't
people.
go to nowhere.
He don't
That
go to
nigga don't
nowhere.
breakfast, don't go nowhere. He just go to
Right.
chilling.
So think of it like this. So think of it like this. Every story that they ever told you,
Yeah.
just put it in reverse. So I would say to you,
He said,
Every story that
Every
they ever
story
told,
that they ever told
put it in
you?
reverse.
Just put it in reverse. So what if they tell you Jesus was the Almighty
Right.
and Satan or Lucifer was fucked up?
Yeah.
How about it's the other way around?
Right. No, on some real stuff, because I found out that Lucifer is
Nah,
Venus.
I read these shits, man. I got like psh, I got proof about this shit. You can't tell me shit.
I found out.
It ain't a motherfucking.
That's a whole nother
tell
show,
me
but
shit.
I found out that Lucifer is Venus, and Venus is the mother of, you know, the earth, and you know she it's a lot of shit going on with Venus right now as we speak that I don't, you know,
the amount of movies that's coming out about like
Venus.
Venus, that's coming about Saturn, that's coming about Saturn's
Her son?
moons, all that shit is like
Saturn
yo.
deal with black people, so Saturn is us.
Yeah.
Jupiter deal with Jesus. You don't wanna go there.
Right. J for
don't wanna go
Jupiter,
there.
Jesus. I mean, here's the thing, like the woman said, you know, what if we believe in him and we die and then we find out he's not real? But what if your whole goal was to find out that you are the God that you're supposed to be worshiping?
They gonna loop the fuck back.
They do
All right,
it again.
Loopy. I'm gonna just start calling my Loopy. I'm gonna be like, nothing, Loopy.
It's all right,
No
Loopy.
more sheep. No more sheep. None of that.
Lupiana.
Lupiante. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right.
Yeah, okay, Loop. You know what I mean?
I fuck him up with all the loopies.
Yeah, just hit them with the loops because they already hip to the sheep. They like, oh yeah, we're sheep. Yeah, ha ha ha, bye, bye.
They're not offended by that shit, but
Not
it's
at
crazy
all.
because it's like, yo, you can do right now. One of us could walk outside and smell something and it's so familiar, but you know you've never done it. That is like a recall from your past lives,
Yeah.
one of your past selves. You know what I mean? And they'll look at it like, oh, what they call it?
Deja vu.
Yeah, they're like, bro, you've never experienced that in this lifetime. There's no way that that's so familiar to you,
Yeah.
and you know that you've never actually did that in this lifetime.
Could you
Where did it come
imagine seeing shit like that since you was? Well, I don't know if y'all been through this, but my whole life has been like that.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
ride down the street like as a little kid, like I came down this block before. My mom looking at me like, you did not come down this block before.
Yeah,
You don't know this neighborhood.
It happens in real life. Like that shit happens to me. I seen the story where a little girl and the mom was riding the car, and the mom told the little girl, "Mom, this is where I crashed and died at."
Oh.
And the mom like, "You've never been here," and she
You know what I'm
literally explained the whole story. Like, "Yes, I did, Mom. Like, I fell in the ditch down there. The water's over there." And when the mom went and looked at the scene, it was
there.
exactly what her 5-year-old daughter was telling her.
See, that's
who's
what I'm
never
saying.
been in the car to drive the crash.
Yeah.
Shit. So the other day, I'm riding down Broad Street. I ride down this way every morning. I look right on next to this gas station where old William Penn was, and it's the blood bank right there, right?
Yeah.
It's always these
Y'all
same
ever
people
think
out
about
there
that? Go
every
ahead.
morning.
The
I
blood
look
bank.
on the building, right? It was the wings, and it was the double snakes, the Kundalini energy, right?
On the building?
It was on the building. But hold up, I said, damn, they got that on that building. The next day, that shit wasn't there. The shit wasn't there, or no space where you could see that it was something there. Like none of that.
Took a picture.
That shit happen. Yo,
You ain't think
that
about
happen
taking
all
a
the
picture.
time.
Nah, cause
yo.
the shit not there. You could go there right now. I'm telling you, it was there. Like, it's not a game. It was.
They
there.
like, oh, they on to us. They
First
like
of
he
all,
got
he
the
said
glasses
the old
on.
William Penn. William Penn not there no more?
No.
It's
William
not a
Penn
William
school?
Penn
High
high
school?
school?
Give me a hug.
I didn't even know.
See,
that.
that's because the butlers and all that shit kept her ass in the fucking house.
Damn.
Nothing about that
What?
damn shit.
They
That
put a
shit
track and
been-
field right there, yo.
Damn,
Yeah.
Butler.
Disrespected us.
Well, I'm sorry because guess what? I didn't have no butlers, but I didn't know.
But yeah, the shit
was.
wasn't.
That shit been going for a minute.
I don't know
Like,
why I didn't know.
that shit been going. It was abandoned for a while. It was like it. Yeah, it's.
I don't
Yeah,
be
no, that
paying
shit is
attention
wrong.
to shit, y'all. I pay attention to the things I need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely on social media. If I post something and a notification pop up, that's the most social media get out of me. Me responding to that shit. And if I see somebody along the way, like if I see one of y'all shit along the way, I'm
Yeah.
gonna comment or like the shit.
It's kinda where I'm at right now with that shit,
Yeah,
too.
but
Can't lie.
I try to keep that shit as far from. I try to stay off the radar with it because we got a lot of shit going on and a lot of craftiness that's happening. And I be telling people we in a very crucial time spiritually. There's a lot of portals open. There's a lot of portals closing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit being sealed in. Okay, so it's kind of like you what they say all the time, and they misuse the word protecting your energy. You have to protect your energy on some real shit, you know. But back to the etymologies, because you know we get sidetracked.
Start going to the left. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Wait, because we was doing
Slime.
we did slime. This what's say my Brody. Frank, come on, you coming on with all these motherfucking South Philly goddamn slang. All right. And Fred, and not only that, but Fred told his age a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
There were some others, and I'm gonna be so salty when I
It's all gonna hit you the
yeah,
same that we
tons
like
of them.
dip.
It's like so many.
A
of
lot
them.
of like honestly, even like
School.
Yeah. A school of fish. I mean, I guess that's
It's a place of lesser something. It's-
Oh yeah, blessed.
some shit.
Blessed. Blessed means the shed of blood, bloodshed. Okay, is I think it's Roman or Hebrew or one of those ways.
damn,
But it means bloodshed.
that's crazy.
And so many people be like, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm so blessed. I'm like, okay. You go
Well, be
ahead with your
blessed.
blessed self.
Yeah.
Yes. You
Like,
know.
that's and a lot of not beating up the Christians. Today,
No,
but
we
they
not beating them up.
definitely that is their favorite
It's
saying
all
to
of
say. It is like I'm
They be
blessed
like,
by the
God
best.
is good. Listen, they be struggling. All the bills is due. And they going to work every day, busting they hump. And you be like, they be like, God is good. And I'm sitting here like, they be like, all the time. And I'm sitting here
All the
like,
time,
well,
God is good.
well, you
Your
stressed.
light's about to get cut off.
No, PGW outside the house right now.
They
Well,
digging at front of
well,
it.
you be like, okay, they answer you. You be like, okay, I didn't want to have to tell you this because I know God is good
All the time.
But PGW was out front of your house and digging up the street. I think you need to hurry up. You know what I'm saying?
Go out there and see if God gonna come down and help you.
No, it'll be the blessed part when it'll be like they go and apply for a job and get the job and it's like God did this.
Yes.
It's like no.
You walked in there and
Like,
did that
you
shit.
walked
Work
in
that
there,
way.
you put that suit on, you did everything you had to do. You know,
You secured the
sold
bag.
yourself to
Yeah.
for that job, and made that person like you. If you go in there and be like, you just go in there raggedy as shit and be like, God told me just to come here as I was,
Just show up. 'cause
and he gonna make it happen. They gonna look at you like you crazy. They might just get you escorted up out of there.
Right.
Okay. So I do want y'all to just lighten up a little bit. Use your common sense a little
Be
bit.
a little bit more conscious of the words you use.
Yeah, like
You have
they
to.
just always just want to say. Oh, the whole woke thing. So that's been getting to me because, now all the
it's trendy.
Republicans and all this shit is starting to say this, and I don't care about no Democrat. No,
None of that
I
shit.
don't want no parts of none of it.
Democrats,
You know what I'm saying?
Republicans.
And when they start saying shit like that, you know something is wrong. And then when the video that you sent with the lady, the awake stuff, it made sense. You know what I mean? Because they saying they're woke and awake and all that stuff like that because they trying to keep us in that sedated place. Just like Black Lives Matter. So I see it's one of those words. So I'm stay away from that. All my conscious people, you might want to chill out with the woke, stay woke, and I'm awake, and the great awakening, and I still, I feel like this is maybe we won't call it the great awakening. It's definitely the time of Aquarius.
It's the time of the false prophets.
Yeah, we gotta beware of them motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers
All right.
everywhere.
I'm telling you, they coming from every angle. They like, yeah, I am God. No, I'm God. No.
Yeah, it's turning into his own religion.
And then you be like, tell me why. And
Then fuck it. We twins. We both God.
How about we be God together?
Hell no, because it turns into the whole power struggle thing.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
and that's why I fell back from social media like that, because it's like, you feed yourself mentally too. You feed yourself by what you look at first. What's enticing is what you go for.
Right.
And it's like watching this shit and then seeing, motherfuckers that supposedly moved away from religion, but then treat, this shit like it's a religion. I hate that shit.
Exactly. Don't
hate
treat spirituality like it's a religion, another religion.
Just be. Like,
Yeah.
just really be.
Just be.
I
And that's
mean-
really the whole thing is finding balance on this in this university. There's a etymology.
shit is cool.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's definitely
Hell yeah.
school. The university. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got 3 minutes left, and I'm just grateful to be here with you
Hell
guys.
yeah.
And
We're grateful to be
I
here.
will-
Time went past too
if
fast.
y'all have time next week,
Man, we here. It's official.
I mean, my new,
She already
my new
knew
gang.
that. She did that. She knew that. She did that
They trying to slide in there like
my text.
last 3 minutes.
Y'all see my text message?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to, you don't have to every day if you don't want to every Wednesday.
Yeah.
But if you're around,
Every Wednesday. Then show the fuck up. Every Wednesday.
It's definitely up our alley. So yeah, it's
So
like,
anytime we could be here for you, sis. We
Yeah.
it was
pulling up.
divine
I love it.
timing.
I love it.
You
So
know what I
what
mean?
we gonna do, and it's definitely needed. You know what I mean? Because we got a lot of youngins that is, I don't want to say waking up now. You know what I'm saying? Becoming conscious.
Stay on the right track.
And they actually got it way more than we
They
do.
elevating.
Yeah.
Yes. I love to see it. So, we could be the old heads that can help to coax them. Well, not so much coax them, but give them some game that
Yeah.
may help them out.
Help
They can take it
assist.
or not. But I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. BeeChougie. We'll be back next week from 6 to 7. I'll talk to y'all next week.
Marley the Great, a.k.a. Marseille.
Paulie, baby. Paulie and the gang up next.